and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? Hello, I'm Kiana. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as click on that bell icon to stay notified on whenever I upload my videos. And if you're not new, then welcome back. So today's video is day 2 of my 7 days of Valentine's Day, or hashtag V-Day with Kiki. So for today's look, we are creating a red and pink kind of smoky eye with a winged liner and like a nice mauvey purple lip and some glowy skin, of course. So if you weren't aware, I am posting a video every single day for 1 whole week up until Valentine's Day with just a bunch of different Valentine's Day looks like this one. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, it'll be linked somewhere on the screen, so you can definitely go check it out. It'll also be in the down bar down below. So if you decide to recreate any of these looks, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at KianaCairnsxo and use the hashtag VDayWithKiki so I can take a look at all of your lovely, beautiful people's recreations. So before I start rambling on a little bit too much, let's just hop into this red and pink smoky eye that is great for Valentine's Day. Okay, so welcome back to day 2 of my 7 days of Valentine's Day looks. Today we are going to be doing like a pink and red kind of smoky-ish kind of eye. Today's palette that I'm going to be using is the Huda Beauty, just because I feel like it is the perfect palette to use for this look, because you get a really nice arrangement of red and reddy brown undertone shades and pinks and this angelic kind of like textured shadow, giving me so much life. So I decided that this is the palette that we are going to use today to create this look. Just the usual, starting off with my foundation and my brows already on. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay primer potion, just prime the eyes or any sort of shadow that we are going to be applying on top. Okay, so now that the eyes are nice and primed, I'm just going to go ahead and set that with the shade Bay. It is just the kind of bone yellowish toned eyeshadow. I'm just going to throw that all over the lid today, just to make sure we set the primer. Nothing is going to crease. Everything is going to blend out a lot better. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Shy. It is just kind of like a muted taupey pink shade. I'm going to run that through the crease as a transition color today, just to add a little bit of definition and just contour to the eye. So I know with yesterday's look, I kind of did like that half, kind of not cut crease, but like almost kind of half cut crease-ish kind of look, where I mostly put all the dark shadow on the outer corner and then focused the light shades on the inner corner. Well, today we aren't doing that. We are going to put this color all the way through the crease today, just blending back and forth, you know, just normal transition shade kind of things. You can even go ahead and blend that in like the outer corner as well as the inner corner, just because it's going to make the colors that we place in those regions a lot more easier to blend and transition and fade into one another. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Flamingo. It is that bright pink eyeshadow in the palette. I'm going to run that pretty much right on over top of Shy, just to give that nice little bit of dimension. But I think I'm going to place it like in the lower crease. So as you can see with this color, I really place it like in the upper crease area. I'm going to focus this more so on the bottom part of the crease, just so we can get a little bit more definition, almost kind of like a cut crease, but we're not cutting the crease. And I'm just going to take this on my Morphe M506 brush. It's my very, very favorite small tapered crease brush, outer corner brush, inner corner brush. I don't know. It's just a really small, precise blending brush, and I love it. So putting this right on over top of Shy, but just focusing it more in that lower region of the crease, as well as that inner corner and outer corner of the eye. So essentially with this color, you're putting it right in the socket and not necessarily blending it upwards. We're trying to leave this space in the lid bare as well, because that's where we're going to put our nice bright highlight shade. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Man Eater, which is this really nice kind of like brick red or oxblood red shade. And I'm going to go in with that same small, precise Morphe blending brush and place this just right in the outer and inner corners of the eye, just to add that little bit of depth. So right on the outer and inner perimeter of the eye, and just slightly blending it inwards. I almost want to just drag it into the crease and outer corner portion of the eye. And then go ahead with the inner corner. So I'm going to go in with the shade Angelic, and I'm just going to pick this up directly with my finger just because I feel like that's the best way to apply them. And I'm just going to pop that right in the center of the lid. Now you can even go back with what's ever left on your small blending brush or with a little bit more of Man Eater, and just place it back into the outer and inner corners just to add that little bit of red definition back. Just helps everything kind of blend out and mend together. I'm going to go in with some false tip liner. This one is just my Jouer Kitten Liner. I love it to death. So now that we have our eyeliner done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some red cherry lashes. These are just in the wispies. I use these in my last tutorial. Fell in love with them. I just love how they look on my eye. They're just super fluttery and wispy. So now that we are, for the majority, done with the eye makeup, let's move on to the rest of the face. And then we can conclude with the rest of the eyes and lips. So I'm just going to go in with my combo cocktail of concealers that I like to use to brighten my face. So I've been obsessed with pairing the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer with the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I just like to go in first with the Kat Von D Concealer and apply this directly underneath the eye. This is what's really going to brighten. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced directly underneath it to kind of give that really nice blend, just to make everything look a little bit more natural-ish. Also going to go with the Too Faced down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow and chin. And I'm also going to go in with like a little bit on the jawline, just to emphasize it a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with a drop of my NYX Prodigious, I don't know, the facial oil. And I'm just going to blend out my concealers with it. It just gives more of a natural finish and just makes everything blend out, because I feel like after a while my beauty blender is just doesn't blend out as nicely when it's just dampened with water. So I like to add a little bit of excess oil to it to just help blend everything out smoothly. Now I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun powder, and I'm just going to bake my face today using my Dampen Beauty Blender. I'm also going to set my whole face with this powder as well. My favorite brush to set my face lately has definitely been my IT Cosmetics, the Radiant Foundation brush. It's part of their holiday collection from Ulta, but I just like setting my face with this brush just because it's dense, so you can really press the powder into the skin. Now after the face is set, just going to go ahead and bake. You know, the usual. So now that that's all done, I'm just going to go in with my Hoola Benefit Bronzer. This is my trusty go-to bronzing powder. Completely love it, and I love taking it on the Morphe M105 brush. 405. The M405. Just to add that little bit of warmth to the skin before adding some contour. I like to take this like on the jawline, the forehead, the cheeks, you know, just generally anywhere where you would naturally bronze the skin or anywhere the sun would naturally hit the skin. You know the drill. Blending it right back into that hairline so we don't look crazy. So now I'm going to go in with the City Color Contour Effects number 2 palette. I have a discount code down in the down bar if you're interested. But I'm going to go in with the contouring shade, and I'm going to take this on just my Morphe E33 large fan brush. And I'm just going to define the cheekbones a little bit more. I like to blend this kind of like upward motions, like back and forth, and then pull it upwards. And then going in with some Coty Airspun powder. Just gonna bake red underneath there. Then going back in with that large fan brush, and with any excess product that's kind of lingering on it, I'm just going to contour my nose. Not really contouring, but like just adding a little bit of color to it, just so it helps bring the look together. So before we finish up the rest of the face makeup, I'm just going to go in with my Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, taking the shades Flamingo and Maneater, mixing them together, and just applying that on the lower lash line, just for some definition. Then I'm just going to go in with some mascara. This is my Essence Lash Princess, and I'm just going to apply that on the lashes. I love the wand for this because it's like a cone, so you can really just flip it onto the tip and get the lower lashes really, really nicely. I'm also going to apply some to the falsies, just a little bit. So for the cheeks today, I'm actually going to go in with my Timeless Beauty palette from City Color. It's a nice blush and highlighter palette. You get a very fair size mirror, 3 highlighters, 4 blushes, and I'm going to go in with just this really nice kind of like peachy coral shade, and just gonna take this on a stippling brush. This is my Morphe M406, and just apply a little bit to the cheeks. These blushes are very, very pigmented, so you definitely don't need to pick up a whole lot of product on the brush. Now for a highlight today, for the first step, I'm going to take my Cover FX Click Stick in the shade Bubbly. It's just a really, really nice, kind of like pink champagne highlighter. And I'm going to take this with the Luxie Precision Angled Contour Brush, pick some product up on my brush, and then apply it to the cheek just for more of a better application. And this we're going to apply like virtually all over the skin, so the cheekbones, the nose, the chin, cupid's bow, and on the forehead as well. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my Clinique highlighter. This is just my Uplifting Illuminating Powder in the shade 1 Nude Glow. I love this because you get a really nice natural subtle glow to the skin without looking overdone. So if you're looking for just a nice natural highlight without being too glowy, I definitely check out the Clinique ones. They come in 3 different shades, so for a light, medium, and a deep skin tone. I'm just going to take this on my usual brush, the Morphe M510, and just apply it on top of the highlighter to give a little bit of that extra glow. Now to finish up the whole look, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Muse. It's just like a really pretty kind of like nudie purple, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lips. So that is just the end of this tutorial. If you loved it, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below, as well as give it a huge thumbs up, and leave your comments, video suggestions, and feedback in the comment section down below. I'll try my best to answer all of your comments, but when it comes to comments, I honestly can admit I'm a little lazy. Also, don't forget to look me up on my social media. It's KianaCairnsxo on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want my more personal Instagram, it's Kiana_Cairns. That's where I'm posting more of like my selfies instead of my makeup pictures. So if you want to give me a follow on there, it's going to be linked down below. So yeah, don't forget to comment, subscribe, check out my channel, check out my other videos, hit me up on all my social media, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Love you.